Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm really excited because I am going to be talking about fashion, which is something I really love and dedicate a lot of my time to. So today I'm actually going to show you how to formulate an outfit backwards. Really interesting concept. This methodology has not only worked in fashion but many other things in life. 2 years ago, I think, my professor mentioned planning backwards, and ever since then I took it on myself to use that method throughout. So it definitely has worked for me in fashion. I started formulating outfits from the shoes up, which was really interesting. Of course, finishing with accessories. That should always be a must. But so I thought today I would share a method that might work for some of you. But as I mentioned before, something that's really important is starting with your shoes. Your shoes are kind of the staple of your outfit. They can either tell that you're dressing down or you're going out somewhere. So if you want to go somewhere simple, I suggest, flat shoes, something with a little pizzazz in it, but not too much. And if you're really looking for something casual, I'd say some type of flip-flop. Now, if you want to dress up, a wedge or a heel would be most appropriate, and you could definitely go crazy with those. Not too crazy, otherwise you don't want to be looking too trashy, but you can go a little crazy with them, such as some patterns or a little bit of a platform or a nice heel or even some beautiful colors. So what I'm going to be showing you today, I'm actually going to formulate an outfit for you, and I'm going to show you how exactly I would do it. So I've decided to create an outfit dedicated to going out, maybe to the city or to dinner at night. And the shoes that I'm going to be using, which are my favorite shoes of all time, are from Aldo. So these, of course, you can see have the beautiful cheetah print on them, and they do have quite a small heel. These are about, I'd say, 2.5 to 3 inches. They're very easy to walk in, very durable. I could walk miles in these and nothing will happen to my feet. I did pick these up from Aldo when I was working there at the shoe store. Really good company. Their shoes are reasonably priced. And I actually added in these cushions right here for an extra support and comfortability on my heels. So once you've picked out your shoes, you can kind of build up from that. So if you have patterns or crazy colors on your shoes, you kind of want to dim it down a little bit with some pants or whatever bottom you're choosing. When the human eye is looking at an outfit from far away or even up close, the first thing they're going to notice are the patterns. And you want to kind of give it the illusion of having two separate patterns that aren't really molded into one. So when you're having your pants with patterns and also your shoes, it's kind of blending into one, and it kind of confuses people when they look at it. So a really smart tip is actually to give it some space. So if you're gonna have patterned shoes, dumb it down a little bit with some, colored pants, but maybe all solid. And then the shirt you can, introduce patterns again. So the pants I've actually chosen to wear with these shoes would be khakis. I love these jeans. They're kind of a mix between a khaki and a jean. They're on the softer side, which I love, and I got these from Gap a couple of years ago. I don't know if they make them anymore, but honestly, these are incredibly comfortable. What I like most is they actually cut off right at the ankle, so there's not excess. I am short, I'm only 5'1", so there is a little bit of leeway when it comes to jeans and how much is left on the bottom. So I really appreciate that these were, if you could say, cropped. So once you have your pants all picked out, you can go a little bit crazy with your shirt, like I said before. So I have two choices for you, actually. I have a solid colored one, and I have a little bit of a pattern. Now, my advice is that if you're going to go with a pattern and you already have built your outfit around another pattern, you want to kind of give it the general sense of the same pattern. The shirt that I'm showing you is along the lines of a leopard cheetah, but a little bit of a different color tone. So for the first shirt, I have just a solid color coral. Got this from Banana, by the way. What's really great about this shirt is it's light, it's linen, so you could wear this with a bunch of different things. You could also dress it up for the fall or the summer, which is really great, very versatile. Love this shirt. And the second shirt that I was mentioning before about patterns is this. So if you can see, this has some leopard in it. It goes along with the animal print, I guess. You just want to keep to the same pattern because again, it'll trick the human eye and sometimes it won't look that good if you're going with like coral green and blue stripes with cheetah. It looks bizarre. It could work in some cases. I'm not saying it doesn't. I've definitely done that before and it has worked, but you really have to be selective with your pattern choices. Lastly, we go to accessories. So accessories are very important when you're building an outfit. It's kind of your final touch besides the bag. The bag is always last in my opinion. So for accessories, I kind of don't like to have too many at once. I've never been the type of person to wear hoops, a necklace, a bracelet, and a ring. I kind of give it the two-step rule. So I will only wear 2 accessories at a time that I think are going to make a statement. The reason for that is because if you have too many accessories, it's hard to look everywhere at all of them at once, if you know, especially if you're just passing by. So going along with the shoes that I picked out, I really wanted to accentuate the gold in them. So I decided that it would be really interesting to actually match it with this choker. And this choker, I actually pulled from my mother's jewelry box. Sorry, Mom. This choker is very dainty, it looks beautiful, and it can match with a lot of different things. So I think it works perfectly with the khaki and the pink. Now, if you're going with the leopard, I suggest you don't wear a necklace. Sometimes, again, if you're wearing a patterned shirt, a necklace can look off. So I suggest going with a bracelet like this. I'll show you. This actually says Fearless. I think it's backwards on the screen, but so if you pair it with this, it's a little more subtle, and it also, you know, still brings out 2 completely different things. You know, you got the gold and you got the pattern, and it still looks good together. So now I'm going to try on both of the outfits for you to see.
This is #1 champion sound. Yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. Who the hottest in the world right now? Just touched down in London.
So now I finished showing you the 2 outfits that I built for you backwards. If you can remember anything from this video, it'd be always to start with the shoes. Shoes are the key of your outfit. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any suggestions or want more fashion videos, please comment down below. I will see you next time.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York.